This is Scarif After Dark. We're live. We're live. We're live. We're live. Hi, everyone. Welcome to this off the beaten path of Scarif After Dark.
Beaten path. Okay, all right. We're just going straight into it. Are we two-fisting or what?
That's how we roll here, cinnamon
Hey,
roll. Come on, you should know by now.
I know. Sticky.
So I'm not sure if the announcement was made the last time. I know we made an announcement when we did Spaces after our cosplay episode, but you are now officially co-host of Scarif After Dark. Yay!
Round of applause.
Lovely, lovely.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank
Which
you.
means...
It is my pleasure.
Which means...
Hopefully you like it too.
You are also officially a part of the Red 5 Network.
Yay!
Yeah! Another round, another round.
Red 5 family! Yay! Hashtag
So,
we are Red 5.
So welcome to Red 5. Welcome to Scarif After Dark.
Thank you.
Good luck to you, Ro.
Thank you. I really, really do appreciate it. It's my honor, and I love you guys. So thank you for letting me be part of the family.
Welcome, you're welcome. No, you've
all
always
about
been...
family.
All right, relax, dude. This isn't Fast and the Furious. But no, you've been a great guest, you know, on the Scarif Scuttlebutt podcast, and you've always been a great guest on our live streams. So it only makes sense that we should add you. All we need is Tina, and the trifecta will be complete.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Or and explode.
I was gonna say that could be disastrous. Depends on how you look at it. Very volatile.
So we're meeting here today because, if you see behind me, I was told by a mutual friend, but who is actually part of Salacious Rum's Monkey Lizard Army, Ways of the Sith, about this store called Bitz and Buttons, which exists in what's called Plantation, Florida, and it's near the Fort Lauderdale area. And me, being born and raised down here, had no idea that this existed. And so I decided to venture up there last weekend, and I contacted the actual owner because, you know, it's a small store, family run, and contacted the owner, and he was willing to grant me an interview. And right as I got there, I realized, oh, let me just set up StreamYard and have my co-host Josh jump in with me, and let's interview him together, especially considering that you and I came up with the questions. So, you know,
well, thanks for letting me join. I appreciate that.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I'm gonna skip over the fact that this is in a place called Plantation. I'm just
I know. I debated on which name. I should have just gone with Fort Lauderdale, but
it's only slightly racialist.
Oh God. You know, we spoke about it on our Twitter Spaces, and you know, his name is Dominick, and he ended up being a really really candid, extremely nice. We had the best time, and I was even able to give you a little video tour of the entire store, which is appropriate for Scarif After Dark. You completely blew your wad.
Oh yeah, no, I was moist does not cover it. I literally had to have a bucket under me because I was dripping wet with how excited I was with the things that I saw in there. I mean, as you can see, I kind of like toys. So yeah, it was taking me back. They have just a great selection of modern stuff and vintage stuff, and just a little bit of everything for everyone. So yeah, I was really impressed. It was a beautiful store.
Yeah, and you know, before you joined and before we actually got to interview him, I recorded a couple of different little videos of me kind of creeping around the store with my mic and just kind of geeking out over stuff and things like that and listening to what was the best 80s music inside of that store. So I'm going to drop those like separately and maybe, cut them into little YouTube shorts or whatever the case may be. So, look out for that because I really had a blast. I had so much fun. I mean, forget about being like a kid in the candy store. I was like a kid in the toy store, which we did discuss with him. And unfortunately, how they're virtually non-existent, and it's become more of a collectibles type of store instead of an actual toy store like how we used to know it.
Absolutely. It's sad. I mean, it's just such a huge part of our childhood.
Oh,
I remember I used to spend Friday nights with a friend of mine, and we would get up an hour or so before Toys R Us would open, and we'd ride our bikes over there, and we would wait for the doors to open Saturday morning so we could go in and see what the new toys were for the week. And I mean, it was literally a ritual thing. So it's sad that not just that I can't do that anymore, because I don't care how old I am, I'm always going to be 12, and obviously I would still do it. But it's sad that children can't really go out and do it anymore. It's just not like that. So it's unfortunate.
Speaking of ritual, I think I told you this story not too long ago, which was my younger sister and I, when we were kids, and which is appropriate considering we're getting into the holiday season now. I mean, when we were kids, we're talking elementary, middle school, still believing in Santa, which he does still exist.
I believe it.
I mean, I remember waiting for the day after Thanksgiving because you knew that's when the really thick Toys R Us booklet was going to be delivered with the newspaper when they were still actually delivered to your doorstep. Oh my God, we've gone.
Holiday catalogs were the best.
I
I look forward
know.
to all of them.
And we were given a marker or a pen of some sort, and each one would get their personal time to look through the booklet, and we would mark, okay, Chanty wants this, Michi wants that. Her name is Michelle, but we call her Michi, and Michi wants this, and my parents would rifle through it and see, okay, we'll get them this for the, depending on what their budget was. And then, of course, they would dole out the rest to the grandparents and, my aunt and stuff like that, and see, how much of it they could accumulate. And then, of course, tell us the lie. Well, if it's not all here, it might be at Abuela's house. It might be at your aunt's house, so, but that's been completely taken away from kids now. And that makes me really, really sad because they'll never really know that joy. Instead, what do they got? They traded it in for stupid elf on a shelf, which get me started on
and then, some sort of game system.
Yeah, exactly, which is another thing that we got into with Dominick. But in any case, I hope you guys enjoy the tour. I hope you guys enjoy the interview. And if you want to take a look at some of the stuff that he has, after the video runs, I'm going to be putting up the website and contact information, because they do have an eBay store and there are things that you actually can buy from the website itself. So, or of course, you can always come and visit me in Florida and I'll take you over there because it's a really great place.
So is that an open invitation for everyone? Or
yes,
all
right. I'm
right.
completely wide open.
Party over here.
So, all right, guys. So I hope you enjoy this interview. And here we go. All right.
They've just got everything. They've got everything.
Watch. Adam, my co-host here, he's getting all wet and moist.
Oh, I'm super moist. It's dripping.
Look at that.
Oh God.
Almost bought this, actually.
Wish I could just reach through the camera.
I know, right?
Oh my God.
I know. It's insane.
Everything. Ah, the retro collection. People have beef. Yes. Hey, George.
What a George.
You gotta have George.
The Darth Vader's.
Oh, that's a nice one.
I'm not done yet. I'm gonna go and loop around. Oh, look here, look. This is the case of it.
Oh, vintage. Oh God. Oh God.
My co-host is freaking out.
So many. Oh my God. Oh my God. God. I should have brought a towel. The one time I don't bring a towel. Oh. Oh, Ewoks. Murder bears.
Murder bears. I actually
Oh.
have two.
Yeah, look at that. Oh. Yeah.
It's a little rough, but oh, look who's back
Hey,
there.
Rummy.
Look who's back there. And then down here. And then, of
Mint
course,
on card.
my man back there.
Oh, whatever. We don't need to see
Shut up, man.
Move along. Move along.
You move along. Here we go. You don't like this.
Hey, Powers of the Force 2.
Music in here is so awesome.
Buff Star Wars. When Star Wars was ripped.
Look, episode 1 stuff.
Yeah, look at that. Look at Lando there. Look at Lando.
I
He's
know,
shredded. Look how buff he is.
Guys,
And Billy D ain't never had a six pack like that.
he's injecting.
Drinks too much Colt 45. Oh my God. Oh, so much. I'm gonna cry. Why are you showing this to me?
Because I like to torture you.
This is like plastic porn.
I know. You see, and this is why nerds are sexy. Because anything.
Literally, my mouth is actually watering.
Anything and everything that has to do with this stuff gets us excited. And there ain't nothing wrong with that.
Mm. Oh, look at that Padme.
Isn't that awesome?
That's what we need in Black Series is all those different costumes. It's such a waste.
And all this
Ghostbusters.
I know. Oh, good song.
Bustin' makes me feel good.
Taylor Dane.
Oh Lord.
Shut up. Collecting an 80s music, man. That's
so
the way
many
to go.
Joes. So many Joes. Joes with no clothes.
I feel like it's
Oh my God. Python Patrol. God, I'm a nerd.
Look. Ow.
Yeah. Ha! I kill me.
There's so much cool stuff. More G.I. Joe down here.
Oh, Alf always looking for some pussy.
Oh, I didn't see this.
Oh God, Teddy Ruxpin.
It's not for sale, but that's awesome.
Oh.
Yeah, look, there's a
It
lot
said
of
emotional use only. I love that. Oh, some like prototypes and stuff. Stay buff. That's a big marshmallow, man.
I'm gonna take you into the other room now.
He's
Oh,
thick.
here, look at this.
Oh, I love that chest.
This is what I love: is that you literally have to look everywhere. You gotta
Everywhere.
Look at the top,
Yes.
you gotta look at the ceiling.
Hey, look at that TIE fighter. Ooh, piece of candy.
All right, I'm gonna go to the. Here, look more.
Just gonna get lost.
I know. Well, this is the quiet room.
Oh God, no.
No, this place is amazing.
Oh,
My man.
look at that. That's beautiful. That's the one I love. That's just
That one?
gorgeous. Yeah, I love that red and black. It's just
Pretty.
really cool looking. Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't when it first came out.
I'm glad I recorded again. It came-
Ah,
Somehow I missed this,
that's beautiful.
and I don't know how.
Look at that sculpt. Is that the? Oh man, is that the Hot Toy? I bet it is. Oh, look at those.
Great. They got some really great stuff.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh, here,
That's
this
Toy Biz and stuff.
This is my favorite wall. I bought this. I got this one, the Batman.
No, nice. Yes,
And
yes.
fucking Superman.
You gotta love the Miko, man. Well, they got everybody.
Yeah. You got the Riddler.
I really love that they're bringing those back. I mean, that totally goes back to my childhood. I had
got
so many of those.
This idiot right here.
Just stop hating.
Whatever.
Robin gets it done.
Whatever. Boy Wonder.
That bastard.
Oh, here, you'll love this.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Isn't that sweet?
I'd wear that.
This is the one thing that sucks about the glass casing. Let me get out of the way.
Yeah, because everybody gets to see your Hobbit feet. Beautiful.
They have another elf.
Yay.
It looks like this one was actually signed by.
Signed, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Oh, here we go. Da 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 da. Da 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 da.
Crotch shot.
Da 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 da. I mean, this is Scarif After Dark after all. Yeah.
Get a good close up. There you go. Nice. World's greatest detective, baby.
Yeah. Here, I love the Joker one. Joker one is
I
really
do like the sculpts on them. They're way more detailed than they were when I was a kid.
Batman Beyond. This is great. They have Planet of the Apes.
Oh, yes.
Isn't that great?
Cornelius.
Cornelius. They have Caesar.
Oh,
They have a soldier. They have
best franchise ever.
Chucky stuff.
I love monkeys. I can live without Chucky.
The Mummy.
Shit creeps me out. Oh, I love all the classic movie monsters that are coming
Beautiful.
back. Frankenstein,
Yeah,
Mummy, Wolfman,
Before.
Dracula, Creature from the Black Lagoon.
Yeah.
That was always such an awesome design.
They have It.
Pennywise. We all float.
Van Helsing.
Van Helsing.
This.
Gotta have somebody to hunt your Dracula. Yes. Yes.
Put the roots.
Yes.
Let me see. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
You have it too.
I got the little 2-pack there. Yeah, boy.
Nice. Here's the Invisible Man. They do have Frankenstein down here.
Oh, nice.
Frankenstein.
Oh, I love how they did them like black and white too.
Yes, me too. This one isn't, but it's the Bride of Frankenstein.
Bride.
Still cool. Still cool.
That's some hair.
Oh, here's Gene.
There we go. Oh, that's got him in the lab coat. Oh God. I gotta get that one now.
You okay, Josh? You okay, co-host?
I'm good. No, I'm good. I'm good. Trying to contain myself.
Bunch of X-Men.
Bunch of X-Men. X-Men are thick.
Hey, my girl.
Yeah, baby.
My girl right there. I love Storm.
I love me some Storm. Got some Storm up here. Matter of fact.
Let me see.
Yeah, baby. Storm. They know what's up.
Here's Batman. This is awesome right here. This black and white Joker.
Oh, that is
gorgeous.
Beautiful.
So gorgeous. And you got Two-Face back there. I took a video of this already. There's when I know in the greatest,
the only outfit. That costume is amazing.
This is for Tina.
Calm down.
Excuse you. This is Scarif After Dark, baby. We never calm down. This is a sweet Spider-Man. I love it.
Yeah.
Well, if I'm lucky enough to get a tax return, I guess this is where I'm coming back to.
Tax return? What's that?
Exactly. Here's another.
Oh,
this
that's
one's
a good
cool.
Harley too. Yeah.
See, I like this one too because it's still sexy, even though she's a little bit more covered up.
Yeah, I mean, they also kept with the color motif.
The colors,
the black and red. Yeah.
I love the black and red, and I wish they wouldn't move away from that. And there's my girl. Right
there you go.
There's my love right there. I don't know why Batman is riding a horse. Maybe you can explain that one to me.
That's from The Dark Knight Returns by Frank Miller. It's a comic book. It's very, very good. If you ever want to read it, I'll be happy to loan it to you. I
think I might have it.
It's kind of a quintessential read. It's Batman in the future, and he's all old and fights Superman.
I still have to finish, which is the
great Harley.
Batman Who Laughs. What's the name of it?
The Bat Who Laughs. Yeah.
I still have to finish that one. Got Iron Man. This one's nice too.
Yeah, that's a good Spidey.
And this one.
That's a good Iron Man.
Right? I like this one right here.
Oh yeah.
Ow.
Yeah, I gotta get one. That's awesome.
Here's Popland.
Oh God.
No, that's just one case.
That's a rabbit hole that I try to avoid. I still get some from here and there, but
Here, look at this.
oh God. I like the big ones.
I'm sure you do.
Yes, yeah.
Look at that.
Good God.
I know.
Oh my Jesus.
I know.
That is Galactus I'm seeing up on the top, right?
By the way, for anyone who's gonna watch this, they do have a website, and you can actually purchase these things online. So even if you don't live
Nice.
here in sunny Florida, you can go to Bitz and Buttons website and check out what they have for sale that you can buy online. And we
You're
got the
just trying to kill my wallet here. Okay, I appreciate you. The
goals.
child. I can only have 5 million of him already. Oh, that's a beautiful Batman. It's the Azrael Batman. Bruce, after Bruce was broken by Bane. Ah, there you go. He's got a bulge. That's thick. That rivals David Bowie's in
I don't know.
Labyrinth.
David Bowie in Labyrinth.
Yeah.
I know everyone hates on him,
Oh no.
but I
And
love
that's great because it's the concept series, so it looks like the Ralph McQuarrie.
Well, I was
art.
actually saying in one of the videos that you'll see in addition to this one is I bought the Metropolis figurine, and that's who C-3PO was based off of.
Yeah, and you totally see it in that design.
Oh, you absolutely in this concept one, definitely.
Absolutely.
Parodies. The man, the myth, the legend who somehow returned. Emperor Palpatine.
Just
And this is for Kelly.
can't keep him down.
And Ro's a hater, but
God,
Ro is a hater of porgs, but Kelly and I love them.
I wouldn't mind having a porg
I
on
like
the dinner plate. Chewie had the right idea.
Make sure to eat your vegetables, kids.
Hey, green giant.
I love these big ones. Look at this.
Yes, I like the. Yeah, you do. He's got a big head. Oh, that's what she said.
Favorite.
Babu Frick. That's more like life size. Oh, there's your boy LeBron James, your favorite. Optimus Prime.
And of course.
Oh, that's a big one.
Matters Batman.
Oh. Yeah, I would totally. How much is that Batman?
$125.
Okay.
125. The black curtain.
No. What is behind the black curtain? That's where Scarif After Dark really happens.
Yep. It's for Sirius Black one.
Yeah.
Yay!
Oh yeah, that's such an awesome set. And it actually like the screen moves, so it looks like it's playing through the level.
Oh, I love it. They got a lot of all the Lego bricks. And they have this Batmobile here that I was looking at earlier.
Yeah, I got that guy too.
Yeah, I was so tempted.
Yeah. Hey, Riddler car.
I said one of the other videos that I took that you will see if you view this video, which is that it would take Salacious like 10 years to build one.
To build any of those.
To build any of them, exactly. Not even collectively. Just one.
Just one.
All right, I'm not going to lie. I think I smell Cuban food, and it's making me hungry.
Tapping into your heritage there.
Yep.
Like, I smell home.
Ooh.
Oh, that's cool.
Ooh.
That's a good one.
I love Alien. Oh, Megavolt. Scrooge McDuck.
That gold.
This place is freaking insane.
Yeah, I would spend way too much money and time there.
But it's such a beautiful spot. A lot of wrestling stuff.
Wrestling's gotten huge again. At least the collectibles have.
It really has. Oh, here, look, more Batman, more DC.
Oh yeah. There's a few there that I'm itching for.
I just love
That's a good Joker. It's
I
from
love
the
it.
3 Jokers story that they did.
See, this is why I'm glad I had you come and jump on, because
I'm a nerd.
you have knowledge that I don't have about certain things. But yeah, look, this is all wrestling.
Oh yeah.
Crazy. I mean, they even have their own little Funko Pop area here.
I would love to get a collection of all the classics like Hulk Hogan and Macho Man.
I remember those little dolls. Take you to some other sections that you didn't get to see that I took video of back into 80s land. I don't
Way back flashback.
I know. Trying not to take video of anybody that doesn't want to be on.
I would not be okay with having another mouth in my mouth.
Okay. I gotta do it quick. I don't want to
Yeah, boy.
Oh, here, look, you'll love this.
Castle Grayskull.
They have a ton.
Greatest playset of all time.
Yeah. They have a lot of other stuff.
Yeah, I got a few of those too.
Skeleton.
I love that whole line. The new Motu Origins line is great because it really takes you back.
Oh, here you go.
Power Rangers. Where's the Pink Rangers? The only one I care about. Yeah, boy. There she is. Look at that little skirt.
I know.
All right, that's the cute one.
How come the yellow one didn't get a skirt?
Yeah, I always wondered about that. I always thought that was kind of messed up. Old Trini didn't get a skirt.
The black and pink. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm glad I did this because I didn't see these.
Old school. That's a OG cast.
Old school ones.
Oh, where's my Pink Ranger? Do they got one? Do they got a pink one?
Believe it or not.
Neither. That's because everybody, no one passes up the Pink Ranger. They bought that. Loving the opening title sequence when she's doing the gymnastics. Yeah.
Spawn lovers.
Spawn.
That's epic. That's really cool.
Oh yeah. Spawn figures are just gorgeous. McFarlane's always been great about really capturing the detail and the.
Feels incredible. Absolutely incredible. And I thought this was interesting.
No, it's because he was in the game.
That's really neat.
Yeah.
This Spawn is beautiful.
It is. Oh, Salacious would like that.
Yeah.
He's a big Spawn fan. I could never get into the comics. The artwork was beautiful, but I always thought that the story was kind of substandard. McFarlane was a great artist, but not necessarily a great writer.
So here's more blue people.
Yeah, Smurfs. Oh, Smurfette there.
Now,
whole group behind her.
This really took me back.
Oh, yeah.
I had My Little Pony and memories, man.
I'm no brony, but I can appreciate it.
Look, gummy bears.
Gummy bears.
Bouncing here and there and everywhere. Oh, I love that song. Butterflies.
Yeah, there you go. That's like your worst nightmare come true. Are those Wuzzles? Wait a minute. Go back up.
Oh my God, it is Wuzzles.
It is Wuzzles.
I remember that.
Bumble Lion.
Oh my
God. That was the guy's name. Forget the hippo rabbits.
Hero, I'm not just a fetus. I know that. I remember this stuff. Always making fun of me.
More Smurfs. I used to have a ton of those when I was a kid.
Look, even Cabbage Patch.
Oh yeah, those freaky things. Little Alvin and the Chipmunks mixed in there. Some lamb chop. There we go. There we go. That's what's up. See?
So can you take a guess as to what I got you?
Oh, he's winking too.
the one that looked better because this one here was a little jacked.
He's seen some shit. Oh, thank you.
Very welcome, co-host. And dear friend.
I will have him right in the front. I'm gonna give him a lightsaber. Maybe a Sith hood.
And now we get into Barbie land. Oh, wow. I didn't see this.
Oh, nice. Oh, I bet those are creepy, though.
I wouldn't want that in my room.
Yeah, for sure. Looking back at me. Little eyes blink.
All Barbie stuff now.
Little clown doll and poltergeist. There we go. Look at that bare booty. Get some tail. Yeah, that's what's up. Mm-hmm. He had paint on his nipples. Go back up to that.
Oh, good song.
Those new ponies, I don't know what's up with them.
Bitsy
bears. Oh.
Very winkles. Here we go.
Oh yeah. Classic turtles.
Oh, oddly enough, I'm gonna go have pizza after this. So.
Oh, there you go. Cowabunga, dude. Oh, I've got so many turtles. They got actually some pretty decent stuff. Got a lot of the vehicles that I never got.
Can we try?
Yeah, it kills me. I always thought that my turtle stuff would be worthless, so I gave it all to my youngest, and he destroyed it.
Oh.
And so, I mean, I've still got it, but it's definitely not in the shape that it once was.
Put it in timeout.
No, it's an act of futility. They live there. So many turtles.
Here, I thought this was really cool.
Oh, nice.
Lone Ranger.
I used to watch the hell out of Lone Ranger.
Because you're so old.
It's whatever. Tonto was the shit.
Laser Force.
Laser Force. Oh, nice.
Appreciate it. I don't come here as much because I specifically just
old school Playmates. Yeah, it's nice.
Like I said, so I don't want to do what
Pro Warriors. Oh my god, they actually had like hardcore ones that didn't have jewels in their stomach. Okay, I did not know that.
I don't mind some duplicates, but
yeah, sure. Love the Tick.
I don't know. Well, I think I told you last time. No, I have like a whole thing of.
I did that. Wait, what?
Hell yeah.
She's
pretty hot. She's hot.
Bionica booty.
Yeah.
That's where you know, you duplicate up on something else. Like, I can't get that one, but I'll get to it. And I'll do Storm Shadow and
Last Action Hero. Wow, they've got some of everything.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because it gets
Wildcats.
Everyone.
Hey, there you go. There's Arnold.
Never ends.
That picture's a little creepy, but it's cool.
All right, man. Thank you so much.
Have a good one. It's really awesome.
Shirt's ripped, dude. Oh, this Dick Tracy. Dick Tracy.
Yeah, look.
Dick Tracy.
My prices are covered the eyes.
Is that Lips Manless down below him?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, boy. Love that movie. Absolutely love it. God, those are like nothing. They're super cheap.
I know.
Still mint on card. Man, that really takes me back. Those were made by the same people that made the Ninja Turtles. So, Playmates.
See?
Well, they look a lot like them.
Because you know something, I guess.
I've got this plastic prison I keep myself in, so
Let's
whatever.
see. It's a little quieter. All right. Do you have time to interview now?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Want me to do it here?
Yeah, we could do it here if you want. Do you mind if I do you mind being on screen?
No, doesn't bother me.
What's your name?
Dominic.
Hi, Dominic. So
Hey, Dominic.
Oh.
So this is actually my co-host. His name is Josh. He's up in the Seattle area.
How you doing?
Good, man. How you doing?
Hi, this is for our show Scarif After Dark.
You have a beautiful store, man.
Appreciate it. Thank
He's
you
the
so much.
collector. I'm just kind of starting to get
Yeah.
into it.
I can see in the background. He's having
Yeah, I like some stuff. So this is just a small snippet.
This is actually my first visit to Bitz and Buttons, so I'm really excited. So thank you so much for letting me do this. and
Anytime. We
recording
appreciate
this
it. We
story.
definitely encourage it. You know, nothing like free publicity, so to speak.
Exactly.
I help you, you help me. It's
Hey, man. We're all about it.
So we have a couple of questions.
Sure.
I'm going to go ahead and start off first, Josh, and then you can go ahead and jump in, okay?
Okay.
Turn this down.
I was gonna say, I got it. You want me to do it?
Teamwork. It's a shame because the music is really good.
It's so crazy. It was 80s freestyle, and then that came
Who
out. So it's
doesn't
kinda
like? I
weird.
know you killed the vibe.
It's good
So-
stuff.
First question that I have is, what got you into the business of selling collectibles, and are you a collector yourself?
First question, the second half, that's pretty easy. I actually, as a business owner, everything for me is business, plain and simple. I don't collect anything.
Okay.
I have the mindset of if it comes in the store, I got to sell it. If I collect, then I'm not going to profit anything.
Gotcha.
My wife, who is right here, she's a Barbie collector, so she tends to collect Barbies. There's certain ones that she does collect. If she pops her head in somewhere,
Can see me.
there she goes.
Hi.
She does collect Barbie. She collects more of the stuff that's being released now and a few vintage ones, not too many.
Very cool.
As far as what got me into it, I am 39 years old. I actually started when I was 16. I have a younger brother who's 12 years younger than me, so it started out as something for me and my younger brother to bond over. We did wrestling and we did Ninja Turtles.
Neat.
So I started out actually selling stuff at 16 years old on eBay, going back to 1998, 1999. I did a lot of wrestling figures back then, a lot of video games, things of that nature, and it just got to a point where it just kept on growing, and here we are today.
Very cool. Very cool.
Awesome. Well, you know, this is obviously very much fueled today by the popularity of nerd culture. You know, it's cool to be a nerd, right? And being down in South Florida, you know, I don't think nerd culture would I mean I'm all the way in Seattle, you know, South Florida, you know, I'm thinking it's, you know, it's Miami, it's party time, you know, and so you know, is there a heavy presence there? I mean, would you say that the nerd culture is pretty prominent?
Now, and it's funny you say that because again, going back 10 years ago, you collected toys or anything in that culture, anything in that pop culture realm. Like you said, you were a nerd. Like you collect toys. Like you're a grown man or a grown woman. Grow up. But now it's acceptable.
Right.
Yeah.
South Florida is a very unusual market. I myself am a big vintage guy. I'm big into the 80s and the early 90s stuff.
Yeah.
South Florida is a nerd haven, so to speak, for cosplay. A lot of cosplay,
Makes
a
sense.
lot of anime. Anime is a very big thing down here. A lot of Dragon Ball, My Hero, Demon Slayer, anything in that genre. So it does still fall in line with that demographic. It's just a totally different aspect of it. So we have people that collect, you know, your Star Wars and your Power Rangers and, you know, just toy lines and TV shows from when they grew up. Where down here, you have a lot of college students and teenagers and things in that age group that collect or that are into just anime, TV shows, and things of that nature. So you'll tend to see where there's quite a large presence of that down here, just in traveling and going to different stores. Like there's quite a few stores down here, but it's mostly comic shops and anime shops. Where you go, stay further north, you may see a lot of vintage toy stores.
Right.
Okay.
So
Born and raised in South Florida, never knew that. So I learning a lot from this interview.
Yeah.
So I'm sure, obviously, as a business owner, you talk to a lot of your customers when they come in and things like that. There was just actually a small rush that came through. So, in talking to them, do you feel that collecting has become more about the financial investment, or do you really think a lot of these people are just fulfilling, you know, their childhood wish of owning these things again or owning it at all?
perfect timing for that question. The reason why I say perfect timing, you asked that question a year ago, right at the start of COVID. If you ask those people that were purchasing items, they would say they're going after their childhood. Going into basically 15, 16 months later, it's a totally different avenue. I believe since I've been in it for so long, I've seen the evolution of it. There are a very large portion of people that do collect. and you do have your genres. You have your Star Wars fans, you have your Power Rangers fans, you have your Turtle fans. And those people most of those people have been doing it for quite a while. Right. Now you do have your new generation of people that are getting into it, and it's all about the nostalgia factor. It's about, where they've established themselves in their careers, or they're making better financial decisions. So they're able to spend that extra money on something that they may see, or something that may, I had a woman in here earlier that I have a strawberry shortcake big wheel, and she had tears in her eyes over it because it brought back so many memories.
That's great.
So just things of that nature, when you get into people that are, again, that they have kids, they have a family now, it's easier for them to collect.
Right.
But I think that because of COVID, it opened up Pandora's box for a lot of, so the devil, knocking on the devil's door, so to speak, with certain things. Mm-hmm. People had extra money, so you had people that were getting into the hobby that were in the hobby for the wrong reasons.
Right.
People were buying things. You go to a Walmart or a Target, and people are buying unnecessary amounts because they want to flip it, so to speak.
Yeah.
It goes for 10.
I'm well aware of what that's all about.
Yeah, so
that's a battle that we all struggle with.
Absolutely.
It's part of a large collecting community, and this is something that they discuss.
Yeah,
all the time
and I see it
and
as a business owner. I see it a lot, mainly because I get a lot of phone calls. Do you buy? Do you buy? Do you buy? And we buy. I don't want to discourage people that we don't buy, but the stuff that people want me to buy is not stuff that I want to buy.
Right.
I have no problem buying collections, but the stuff that people are bringing me is stuff that came out at Walmart last week.
Exactly.
And that's to me, that's not collecting.
No.
To me, you're in it for the wrong reasons. That's what I believe in 2022 and the times that we're in right now. I believe it is destroying the industry. Literally one day at a time, it's just destroying it. I mean, we talk about Motu Origins. If you're familiar with the Motu Origins line by Mattel, that line single-handedly destroyed the entire Mattel Motu's line, from vintage all the way up to modern. And the main reason why is, again, simple economics, supply and demand. You walk into a Walmart, and a year ago you couldn't find them on the shelves. So because they couldn't supply them at Walmart because there was such a high demand for them, it was an inflated demand. And it was an inflated demand because people were buying them to resell them. Yeah. So you have a guy that'll walk in here and clear the shelf out, empty out a complete hook, and now Walmart thinks, oh man, we got to order more of these. And Mattel's like, oh, we'll start pumping out more. So now here we go, Walmart ordering 10,000 units a year ago to now ordering 30,000 units. And then you walk in there, and now the shelves are completely packed, and it's the same figures sitting on the shelves, and nobody wants them. And it's a snowball effect. And that oversaturation that occurred because of it was an increase in the industry, but how much of it was natural, how much of it was a humbling increase? Like I said, there's a lot of people that got into it for the wrong reasons, and that's what's causing a lot of the issues that it's causing now. And then one of the biggest culprits is the Funko community. The Funko community is probably the catalyst of it all.
I can see that.
The cheapest thing to collect.
Right.
Would you say that your clientele leans more one way or the other, like nostalgia versus investment?
It depending on the genre.
Okay.
We have a very strong Star Wars presence here at the store. Our Star Wars collectors are diehard. There is no investment. I mean, obviously it is, for some of them it is an investment, a long-term investment. But for the most, they are in it because they just love the universe. They love everything about Star Wars, and those people come into the store weekly. If they can't come weekly, they'll come bi-weekly. Right. But it's those people, they stick to Star Wars, and they know what they want. They're either collecting the modern stuff, or they're collecting the vintage, or they collect both. Every license has a different fan base. Every license has a different direction. Marvel is completely different from Star Wars. I think Marvel, you have your comic book collectors, you have your toy collectors. Those are two different avenues. And then you have your statues and things of that nature. So I believe that certain genres, like the Funkos, I think it's more of an investment for people, where, say, Star Wars, Ninja Turtles, that's more of a nostalgic, I want, for myself, for my collection, for the nostalgia effect. So I think, like I said, Star Wars is one of those it is the leader of the pack when it comes to our industry. That they set the bar when it comes to that. And whether it's not necessarily Disney, it's not necessarily Lucasfilms, it's just what Star Wars is to the nerd community. It's what it is.
Well, I mean, it kind of started it all. It was the toy line that really made toys what they are.
No,
especially as far as action figures are concerned.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
I see.
Exactly. That's what people don't realize. It's the whole licensing aspect of it all.
Yeah.
It started with Migos actually in the late 60s with Marty Abrams with DC and Planet of the Star Trek. And that opened up Pandora's box for Star Wars. And they rolled it out and it just became a phenomenal thing for just the entire community, whether it's toys or movies or whatever it may be.
So I guess I kind of just answer the next question is which line sells the most?
Star Wars hand over fist. It's the largest license out there. Marvel is second running. And the thing is, it's easy for toy companies to turn around and say, oh, well, we sold $10 million worth of Marvel toys last year.
Right.
You are a company selling products to a retailer who now has to sell it to a consumer. How much of that 10 million is actually going into a consumer's hand? That's a statistic that nobody knows. So Marvel does well, but for me, wrestling does a lot better.
Okay.
So it's crazy to think, but for me, it's Star Wars and then our wrestling stuff. And
We've never researched.
Well, wrestling's become huge now. I mean, the action figure collecting on that's been blowing up, so it's not surprising. As far as the Star Wars is concerned, would you say it's leans more vintage, or would you say more modern, or a little bit of both?
It depends on your age, as crazy as that sounds. It depends on what generation you grew up in. And everything I tell people this all the time, anything in our industry, in the toy collecting industry or video games or whatever it is that you collect, there's always what I call a generation shift. So depending on when you were born, if you were born in the 50s or the 60s or the 70s, it depends on what you grew up with. So a lot of the vintage stuff, you will see guys in their probably mid 30s up until probably like their mid 50s. That's what they're now. There are younger generations that are getting into that stuff. So when it comes to the vintage stuff, you got guys that have been collecting for so long, they have everything vintage. So it's time to move on. I'm just a Star Wars fan. And those guys tend to move on to, they stick with the 3 3/4 because everyone knows they sell Black Series, which is a 6-inch, and then they have the 3 3/4.
I'm a Black Series guy myself.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
The kind of
I mean, I have a lot of vintage stuff too, but I like the Black Series. And the main reason I like the Black Series actually is because when I'm holding the 6-inch figure in my hand, it feels like the 3 3/4 figure felt holding in my hand when I was a kid. Exactly. So I mean, it takes me back as far as the actual like physical handling of the toy. So that's why I prefer it.
Absolutely.
So, do you feel that electronics has kind of replaced toys? And like we're growing up in such an age of technology now, and all these kids have, I mean, I have 2 nieces that are 7 and 9 years old, and it's crazy to me that they have iPads, and it kind of calls into question, has electronics kind of taken over video game consoles, PC games, or do you still think like there might be a shot for toys, especially with Toys R Us and KB Toys? Like all those things have kind of like, it makes me sad to walk into Macy's and all you get of Toys R Us is like this sad little corner now.
Correct.
So do you feel like that's taken over, or do you
I
think...
believe that answer can only be fulfilled by the parents. As a parent, are you allowing your child to sit in front of a screen all day? And don't get me wrong, I'm just as guilty as anybody else.
Yeah.
Kind of put a pacifier in their mouth and tell them to go sit in the corner.
Yeah.
But
TV
I still believe in the basic bonding of your children. I still believe in the tangible effect of a toy it's physical. Where a video game, it's not. It's like reading a book. It's like go sit in the corner, turn on the light, and go read a book. It's totally up to the parents and how you raise your kids. And I encourage parents all the time. Again, our store is built on a family atmosphere. There's something in here for everybody. There's girls' toys. There's vintage girls' toys. There's action figures. There's wrestling figures. There's Funko Pops. There's statues. And we may not have board games. We may not have checkers. We may not have stuffed animals all over the place. But we want to have a location where if you as a grandparent want to take your child here, you want to be able to walk and look at the Star Wars and point that to your grandson or granddaughter and say, you know what? My parents got that for me, or I had that growing up. And it creates that bond to a point where now that child is now brought into a universe that they have no idea because, wow, grandpa collected that or daddy collected it. And, we're going to watch that movie together. And that's something that I do with my kids. My youngest is a big Star Wars fan, and he's only 9 years old. Obviously Google plays a big part of that, but
Yeah.
he's into that now. And
Whatever
he's
gets
into
him
it because
sucked in.
exactly. But you know, it starts with the parents. It starts with taking that step and introducing them to a culture and providing culture for your kids, and not allowing them to just sit in front of a screen all day.
Right.
Do you? Go ahead.
These kids nowadays are making a lot of money playing video games.
Yeah, of course.
But
Of course.
there's also the other side of that. You know, it's like you kind of like destroy the brain cells a little
No, I
bit.
know. I mean, I know my co-host would agree with me. I mean, me being 36 and growing up with the Toys R Us generation, like that's actually been my biggest thing about visiting today is forget, yes, everything is so beautiful and I love the store. I love everything that's available, but just being able to walk up and down the aisles and actually browse and not just going on Amazon or going on Walmart.com and just clicking a button. Like really have enjoyed the thrill of the hunt and seeing what is going to, pique my interest. For instance, I love the movie Metropolis, and it made me really happy to see that you actually have a Metropolis figure, because I'm a big film person.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's the thing. It's when you in so many areas. Like I don't know how it is in your part of the country, but when you go towards like Ohio, you go towards certain areas of the country where there's quite a few vintage toy stores, and not all of them are going to be the same. But again, the nostalgic feeling of when you walk in and you can go on Amazon, like you said, all the time, and you don't think let me type in Metropolis. You don't think to type that in.
No.
Yeah.
So window shopping, so to speak, and just walking and seeing different things. And again, like I said, with the strawberry shortcake thing, you walk into a place, okay, I expect to see, but you don't expect to see that.
Oh, I was here when she was looking at that, and I could hear the excitement in that customer's voice. Oh my God, strawberry shortcake!
No, that's great.
Hear the emotion coming out.
Well, you were saying that it's up to the parents to kind of usher the children into this world. Do you see a lot of that? Do you see people coming in with their kids actually to the store and buying things for them, or is it more just collecting type people or adults buying stuff and then taking it home to the kids?
I do have, again, just like anybody else with the power of technology, people just Google toy stores or collectibles. Yeah. We target toy store for our algorithms. Mm-hmm. So we do get people that come in, obviously, with their kids because it's a toy store. Right. And again, you can hear the positives, you can hear the negatives. But we also get those parents that come in on I don't want to say a weekly basis, but they make at least 2 or 3 trips throughout the month. And make it a point to bring their child here because, I just love going to Bitz and Buttons.
Yeah, that's great.
A bonding moment for them to a point where, we're going to take a trip. Because, again, we all have lives as parents or as adults. We all have work or we all have something else going on that, we still need to make that time for our kids. Right. And whether it's collecting, I have a father and son that come in and they collect Star Wars. Mm-hmm. And it's funny because the kid is probably 8 years old and he knows more about vintage Star Wars than I do.
That's awesome.
Great.
A lot of kudos to the father for allowing that.
It makes me happy to hear it for sure.
Happy too.
And it's not about the money that's being spent. It's about creating an atmosphere for your child to creating a culture for them to. Again, like you said, it's also an investment.
That's the investment. It's the investment into your child and into what their creative juices might bring from that, and I mean, you can create a whole new world for the future just by introducing one kid to Star Wars,
Exactly.
True. Well, thank you so much for talking.
I
appreciate
it. And the store is absolutely beautiful. I took plenty of footage, so I'll definitely be talking it up, tagging you guys like crazy on my Instagram.
Appreciate it. I am going to be visiting your online stores.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of my reportings that they are online, Bitz and Buttons. That's Bitz with a Z at the end. So please check it out. It's been really awesome. So thank you again, Dominick.
No problem.
Really appreciate it.
Just one tidbit. We do a lot of our retail stuff, modern, like the modern Star Wars, things of that nature. We'll be on our website. We do have our eBay page. We also have our Instagram. Okay. A lot of the vintage stuff that's not bulk. Obviously, we can't put everything online, but a lot of that stuff tends to go to eBay or we'll post on our Instagram, and people can always reach out to us through that as well. So
I will make sure to post the and the address because if you are ever in South Florida, please come visit. It's a beautiful store. I took footage of everything so you guys can see. So thank you again, Dominick.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Sure, no problem.
And enjoy the beautiful weather up there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Not humid, but we get used to
it's pretty nice today, so we'll see. It's not raining, so that's what we usually get.
We're not used to it. It's disgusting.
Appreciate it. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you, man.
All right, so that was Dominic. That was the owner of Bitz and Buttons. And really quick, before we end the recording, this is just for Salacious. He has a beautiful display here in a case. Let me change the camera really quick. I'm sure Salacious will recognize his family member. It's a really pretty display. Where is he? There he is.
Look at that dude.
Oh my god. But this display is really beautiful.
You got it right. There you go.
Look at that.
That's so awesome. I love all the ivy and everything.
Yeah. Really beautiful display.
Reminds me of playing like in little creeks and stuff when I was a kid.
Who are you, Huckleberry Finn?
No, I had my action figures in the water in the creek. It's like recreating a forest. Shut up. Anyway, I can't take you anywhere. This is why we can't have nice things.
I know. But look at this. Oh, and here I know. I showed it to you earlier, but for everyone watching.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a beauty right there. Fastest hunk of junk in the galaxy.
Right. Now I'm gonna go outside. Thank you again, guys.
Okay, I appreciate it.
Bye.
Enjoy your holiday weekend.
Thank you. You
Or what's
too.
left of it.
Yeah. Thanks.
You gonna go stand on the corner?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on. Here, because there is, even the window settings are really neat. Let me flip the camera back around. He was very, very nice. I'm glad he was able to chat with us as much as he did.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So this is.
Strawberry shortcake.
So here it is right here. Bitz Buttons, Instagram and Facebook. They're actually on Twitter as well. They're not as present on Twitter, I noticed, but you could definitely. Oh, look, this is for Tina. It's not one of those nasty book covers, but
It's nasty enough.
here is their phone number if you ever want to give them a call and their hours. But yeah, even their window setting is really cute.
Oh, yeah.
Keep walking over this way.
Oh, that's great.
See.
Mogwai.
Oh, look at Grogu, that son of a bitch.
Ah, lazy bastard, just chilling on the sand. Got his hoe there on the towel with him.
Yep.
Typical.
Moana.
Chilling with my boy Alf.
Alf. And here you go. Stormtrooper
Crawling
crotch.
for some fur. There we go. Bucket bulge.
Doo-doo-doo. And there we go. Nice big sign. Bitz and Buttons. There we go. That is their address, and there is their website right there, and again, and their Instagram. So you guys can go and check it out. And Dominic is correct. I double checked the website, and if you go on there, there should be a link to their eBay store. So if you're interested in buying anything from them, go ahead and check that out. So
Awesome.
this was a lot of fun.
Absolutely.
It went really, really well.
I believe so. Yeah, it's a great interview.
So it was a really great interview. I was surprised that he was able to talk to us as much as he did, because there was a rush here right as I wanted to interview. So that's the way it goes. But thanks, Josh, for being able to jump on last minute.
Thank you. Glad I could.
Thanks, Bitz and Buttons. This was a lot of fun. It's hot as balls out here.
How would you know?
I know things.
Your balls get hot. I hear you.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's okay.
No. Oh, man. But this was a lot of fun. I had a great time. I could see now, which is something that I mentioned on some of the other little videos that I took, which I will post. I could see now why you guys love going to these vintage stores and stuff like that and walking around and seeing what you can find. But it's definitely a much different feeling than walking around Target or walking around Walmart. So if you have a more vintage type toy store like this, in your area, please go and visit those instead of, I'm not saying don't go to Walmart or Target, because obviously they're going to have some of the newer stuff, but I would definitely give more of these kinds of small businesses your money. And I'm sure you would agree with that.
Oh yeah, they need it.
They do.
We need those types of stores. We need a place where people can take their kids and have that experience, in order to ensure that this perpetuates itself. Otherwise, when our generation is gone, it's just going to die with us. So
No, it's true. And I was here during a rush, and there were definitely some parents here with their kids, and I mean young kids, like 7, 8 years old, and that actually made me really happy to see that that there were actually younger children here. It's like, oh, good. Now they'll know what it was like for us to actually walk into a toy store, go up and down the aisles, and actually look for something new, even if they may not really know what it is that they're looking at, because everything in here was obviously of the older generation, but that's what's going to spark those questions and ask, Mommy, Daddy, what's this? What's that?
absolutely.
Now with Disney Plus, like, we saw there was a gummy bears, figure in there. I would love for a kid to see that and say, well, what's that? And then have, go to Disney Plus and look up gummy bears and show them.
Watching it. Yeah.
Before you show your kids your Peppa Pig and Baby Shark bullshit and all that, please, go to Disney Plus, show them gummy bears, show them the old Chip and Dale and Rescue Rangers and Darkwing Duck. Show them that stuff first.
I agree.
Gotta appreciate the past. So, well, Josh, thank you again.
Thank you. No, thanks for going out there and checking it out for us.
Yeah, sure, no problem. It was fun for me. And now my treat is, my reward is to go get that pizza and garlic rolls.
There you go. Cowabunga, dude.
As always, this is Scarif After Dark. I am Madame Chanty. This is Sith CareBear Josh. And please follow the Red 5 Network. It's right there in the crawl. bio.link/Red 5. We've only got 1 million shows that you can listen to. And as always, you can also follow me at SelenaKyle29 or Scarif After Dark on both Twitter and Instagram. And you can find Sith CareBear Josh also on Twitter and Instagram at Sith CareBear. And if you have a topic for Scarif After Dark, you can always email me. You can leave us a voicemail now. And I believe, let's see if my memory serves me correct, 786-405-9105. I'm pretty sure that that's what it is.
Sure.
Sure. And of course, you can always DM if you have a topic in mind. So with that said, please remember, this is Scarif After Dark, where things heat up after the sun goes down. Bye, everybody.
Stay spicy.
What an awesome interview.
No, it really was really great. Dominick was just so into it, and really, like, you could tell that he wanted to actually give us some genuine answers, and I learned a lot, actually. I thought it was really awesome.
So did I. It was very informative, and I had actually sent him the questions ahead of time, but even though he may have perused them, his responses just didn't seem canned or anything like that.
No.
They
Totally
definitely
organic.
seemed like it was. Yeah, exactly. That is definitely the word I would use. Again,
I felt more like
just
we had
very
a
natural.
conversation about it, not really so much an interview. It was really, really appreciate him doing that for us.
Me too. And I'm gonna apologize now. This has been completely pre-recorded, so if there was any background noise, it's just because this was my first time doing this. I didn't really have everything that I needed, and not only that, but he was still conducting business, and what you folks didn't get to see.
Chanty sucks. yeah, we got it.
You're fired again.
I know.
Dude.
I'm already fired again.
Fuck, man.
That's like 20
I
times.
swear I'm gonna push you off the roof, Homelander style. I'm gonna make that gif real. No, I mean, what you guys didn't see before is it was actually really quiet the entire time that I was in there by myself. And then it was like the moment that you popped in and we were ready to interview him. That's when the rush came in, and we waited as long as we could for it to die down. And even, as much as it was somewhat quiet when we were interviewing him, you'll see, of course, obviously you saw that there were people in the background, which of course makes me happy. There were people, browsing, and there was actually a guy right behind us at the cash register buying stuff. So thank you again to Dominick. You were just such a gracious host and a wonderful person to interview. And I actually would love to go back again and maybe see what other new stuff he's acquired. And if you're looking at the lovely banner below, I have actually put up both their website along with their eBay site. I believe he said it in the interview that obviously not everything that's in the store is going to be on either one of those sites, but having looked myself, there's plenty. There's
Yeah.
definitely plenty.
Yeah, they got stuff. Yeah.
Oh, they got the stuff.
Mhm.
But with that said, not only was this my first toy hunt and my first real legitimate interview, because I'm not going to count the one that I did for Rogue One, for Rogue, but still, I actually found. What were you going to say? Go ahead. Be
No, I'm not.
champions.
I'm not. No, it was
Fucker.
a wonderful interview. you know.
Okay. All right.
Apparently, audio visuals not your thing. It's okay. It's fine. It's what tech people are for.
I just show up. All right.
Yeah, that's right. You're the pretty face for the camera.
That's
fine.
literally all I'm good
all
for.
you
I
gotta
just
do.
show up.
That's fine.
That's how I roll.
Along for the ride.
That's right. Anywho,
You're doing great.
thanks. I have
Yeah.
some pickups, and I
Down the
wanted to share
rabbit
them.
hole she goes.
Yep.
Yep.
Now, everyone collects differently. I am new to collecting figures and things of that nature. My collecting goes as far as, seeing Nightmare Before Christmas stuff during Halloween or anything that I've ever found at Disney. One of the things that I have been really good about collecting consistently is every time I go to a Disney theme park, I pick up one or two set of mini ears, and I have about 18 or 20. There's obviously way more than that, but that's kind of been my thing. So I am very, very new to collecting like the figures like you see right there behind Josh.
Yeah, I
But
always
I-
buy 2 sets of Mickey ears at Disney World too, but it's one for each head. Just one, right? And then one.
Is it possible to fire a person twice in one stream?
Sorry.
Asking for a friend.
Is it?
Asking
It's
for a
after
friend.
dark, Anyway.
Again,
Go
in
ahead,
any
continue.
case, I got Josh here, not to just look pretty apparently and to be a dick, but he is going to be my toy collector guru. So I'm going to start with the one that I was, excited about, which shouldn't surprise anybody, which is this lovely 8-inch Batman action figure. Sexy.
That is
Can you
from
see the third gun?
Mego.
Mhm.
Beautiful. Yes, very nice.
Yes.
Mego. See, you can see I got a little Mego action right here too. Yes, it's
Mhm.
lovely. I love that they've been around forever. I used to collect those when I was a kid, and I love that they did the black and white or black
Yeah,
and
me
gray
too.
Batman. The one that I had back in the day was the
Look
classic.
at this guy. Look at this guy.
Just look at that guy. Look at
Look at
him.
this fucker.
Wow.
Which,
Please,
by the way,
I
I'm sure.
apologize if you're watching this video.
No, dude. Look, and I'm sure.
But
And
seriously,
again,
look at
like I
this fucker.
said, yeah, look at this. And again, y'all think probably it's just toys or whatever or collectibles. What's sexy about this? Look at this. Look at that. Look at that package. Literally.
Look at the package. Look at the package.
Look at the package.
The package.
The package. So yeah, man, I'm telling you, being a nerd is to be sexy.
Mhm.
Whatever. So this is the
Chanty
love of
likes
my
to
life.
unwrap
Right?
packages.
I do. Yeah. Is my dick in a box? So anyway, so
Boys, focus.
so I'm sure it's going to shock people that there actually could be something above Batman, but this is just a very typical thing that I would have collected. So moving on, the next thing that I picked up, which I'm very excited about,
I'm sure
and
you
made me
will.
extremely moist. And let's see, I'm sure people will guess. Thrawn.
Oh my god.
Yeah, baby.
That Thrawn.
Unts.
God. Oh.
Look at that. With his blaster, he can blast me any day of the week, baby. Oh my god.
Calm down. You need a
Seriously.
towel?
No, need several.
You need my bucket?
Oof.
That
Oof.
is a sexy figure. I will
It
give you-
is. It is. Look at that.
It
Look at
is.
that
Mhm.
badass face.
Mhm, mhm.
Look at his hand. He's ready, man.
Yeah, he's just. Yeah, he is. but not for you. I think he's ready for me. That's okay, buddy. Kung Fu grip.
I just I wonder if he's
And
right-handed
look at
or
the other hand. He
left-handed.
can two-fist it.
Yeah,
Oh no,
man.
he's got the trigger finger on the other hand. That one's for
Double
you.
time,
So
baby.
he can take care of both sides.
But I saw this, and of course, immediately I gasped, and I was like, "Oh!" I was like, yeah,
Right.
well, I was like, "Well, that's happening."
No, I get that.
Yeah, it may be 4+, but not when I get a hold of it.
Don't want to know what you do with your action figures.
You know, it's so
Or where you put
funny.
them.
I know everyone has their particular way of collecting, but I am actually an in-box person. Even if I bought 2, I just could not bring myself to take it out of the package.
Yeah. Did everyone hear that? She's an in-box collector, so she puts all of her collection in her box.
In my box.
So yeah. So you're just gonna tuck Thrawn right up in there, and yeah, calm down. It's gonna be hard to pull out. Though.
Listen,
Things will
this
get
is called
caught.
Scarif After Dark for a reason. So if I cannot molest my Throng toy, then what's the point?
And what is the point in living? I know.
Okay.
It's okay. I have one too. Shush. I don't touch mine nearly as much as you, but
Now,
it's okay.
this next one is not nearly as sexual as the other 2, but I have said it many times. I'm not a huge sci-fi person. I appreciate it. I love certain aspects of it. Some things can go a little bit too far to the point where it just becomes silly. But I am a huge film buff, and a movie that I had wanted to see since high school was Metropolis. And I didn't actually get to see it until the pandemic actually hit. And I took the opportunity to kind of finally scratch off a bunch of movies off my bucket list, that being one of them. And I actually remember in high school when it was announced that the missing footage from the movie had been found in a storage unit somewhere in Argentina. And it was a big deal because all the versions up to that point that were available had so much cut out of it that it actually really did affect the movie. It affected plot points of the movie and things like that. So I was very happy to have finally been able to watch it in its entirety. And so as I was browsing, I was very surprised to see that the Maria robot from the movie Metropolis was actually available. And
That's beautiful.
it was definitely something that I absolutely had to snatch up. And especially if you're a huge Star Wars person and a fan like we are here, then you should know that this is who C-3PO was actually modeled after, which is actually a piece of trivia that I had actually known for quite some time, being an IMDb junkie from
And
the
it's
age
very
of 12.
it's very obvious when you look at
Oh,
the Ralph McQuarrie
absolutely. I'm sorry, it's still
concept
really
art.
bright here.
Oh yeah, but you can totally see the the chrome on it, the vac metallization of the figure. It's like the classic Kenner 3PO figure actually, and it's beautiful.
I mean, oh, I just love the
Oh, that's a
back.
great image.
And that absolutely stunning.
Wow.
I mean, if there was anything that I was truly gonna walk out with, it was definitely gonna be this one. Oh, I love it. Absolutely in love with it.
I
And
mean,
again,
that's the kind of imagery in film that really inspires people.
oh,
It really
it's
is.
true. I mean, that seriously, if you have never seen the movie Metropolis, rent it. I believe I saw it through Prime, and believe it or not, I think they offered both like the edited version, which I don't even know why you would offer that, and then the actual full version. It is a silent film, but if you are up for it, I highly suggest watching this movie. It is fantastic. And again, I am always somebody who is always thoroughly impressed more by older movies than newer movies. I know CGI is a technological achievement, but when you think about that this movie was released in 1927, I believe, and took 2 years to film, I think, that's quite a feat when you actually look at it and you see, holy crap, I can't believe that this was made in 1925. So,
And for you DC fans out there, this is not a spin-off of Superman, just so you know.
no, please.
Just to clarify.
As if,
Yeah.
like
Some
I'd bring
people
up
are
that,
slow, man.
as if I'd bring up Superman. And then last but not
I know.
least,
Hater.
as a token of my appreciation, which unfortunately with the green screen, I'll take it off, but
Take what off?
you'll relax. It's not that
Okay.
kind of show. As a token of my appreciation for agreeing to be my co-host, one of the things that I'm sure you guys noticed was they had Care Bears for sale. And while it's going to be invisible right now because he's green, oh, invisible bear.
Thank you.
You mean you can't see it?
What are you even holding there? It's magical. It's like a little floating circle. Yeah. Oh, it is. Oh, good luck, bear. Oh.
It is a good luck bear. This was literally only one of two that were available of this particular figure. They did have some stuffed animals, but I didn't think you would want that. But I did find
I already
this
have
one.
some.
I'm sure. Okay. Well, I don't need to know about your extracurricular activities.
I keep my onesie handy, so just
You
so
never
you
know.
know.
In
Right
case of an
here.
emergency.
Yeah, in case of emergency.
Care Bear stare emergency.
Care Bear stare emergency. You never know.
My friend, this is for you.
Thank you.
And
Aw.
be really appreciative because this one was definitely in much better condition. And that's not to disparage the store. It's just these things are obviously very old and not everything is going to be in perfect condition. I mean, even this one you can see there's a little bit of like scuff marks here on the nose. But thank you so much. Let's check out that Care Bear ass.
Oh yeah, look at that.
It's
Got
been
a little
branded.
tramp stamp there. What is that?
So this is for
Thank
you,
you.
my friend. Thank you again so much for agreeing to be part of this.
I would have gotten
show.
you something, but I didn't want to. So
I have one more thing, but I'm
Thank
gonna actually you're welcome. I actually have one more thing, but I'm actually gonna save that one for last. But I believe you have stuff that you would like to show before we wrap things up.
Yeah. I mean, I always have pickups and things.
Don't get too excited.
I'm fine. I'm good. I mean, I'm not gonna get too heavy into the boxes upon boxes that I have here, but I did pick up this hot piece of work right here.
Of ass?
What? Well, I don't know. It's a metal ass. I'm telling you, that would hurt. But yeah, look at that. Oh, look at that likeness.
That really is really beautiful. That is.
Yeah, I mean, it looks just like Peter Weller. It's amazing. I don't know if you can really.
That's what really impresses me is the detail.
Oh yeah, no, NECA does some amazing sculpts. They just sometimes break, but hopefully that won't happen with this one. But yes, it's awesome. The ultimate RoboCop. Yeah. What makes him ultimate is this part. I don't know if you can see it. Right here is this little hand here. See what's coming up out of that? Yeah. For your pleasure. That's what's up. Anyway, so yeah.
I bet you no one here ever thought that we could make collectibles so, for the lack of a better word, salacious, but we achieved it. We did it, guys.
I think any guy that collects can appreciate that. I mean, do I look up the skirt of every female action figure I own? Yes.
Y'all are Rick Moranis.
Gotta touch the boobies. Yeah. I didn't see you play with your doll, sir. Yeah, it's fine. It's all good. It's whatever.
It's okay. I did suggestive things with my Barbies and Ken, so it's cool. I get it.
Yeah. So anyway, on that note, and I did also have an actual package from a good friend in the community, Andy from the Holo Chronicles.
Oh, Andy, yeah.
Yeah, Holo Chronicles are great. Andy and Josh are awesome guys. And they Andy knew that there was something that I've wanted for a really long time. It's actually a childhood grail piece for me. And Andy had gotten one. He told me, he warned me ahead of time that it was a beater. But that's the best part, is because then I get to bring it back to life. But yeah, Andy got me. Let's see if I can do this without dropping anything.
Oh my God.
But it is vintage got the other wing here, but yes, vintage Vader advanced tie or tie
That's
advanced.
awesome.
I'm beside myself. I'm
Aw.
trying honestly not to cry, but
Oh,
thank you, Andy.
there's no crying
I
on
really,
Scarif After
I
Dark.
know, I know. I'm trying not to. Shush. Oh God, this is awesome. It's beautiful.
That is awesome, though.
See inside the cockpit. There you go.
See?
Sorry.
Sexual.
But thank you, Andy. I really appreciate it, buddy. Thank you very much.
That's
So
great.
anyway, and watch Andy and Josh on Chronicles podcast. So
Nice plug.
all right. Anyway, sorry,
But,
but
anyway.
yeah, thank you. I'm gonna sit over here and cry now.
So certainly last but not least, first I would really like to very much thank you for introducing me to Salacious Rum and the Monkey Lizard Army. He's a completely ridiculous monkey lizard, but it's been a really wonderful community. I am extremely grateful and little wee nug. I am extremely. Please stop. Because I can't. All right. Oddly enough, as much as I appreciate Rum, I actually cannot stand the character of Salacious Crumb. But I love Salacious Rum, and of course, I love Pilly.
I don't know.
Pilly's the best. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, head over to Salacious Rum's channel, and you will quickly know who Pilly is. But in any case,
Oh, and speaking of which, you definitely want to head over and wish Salacious a very happy birthday this
please.
Monday, the 12th of September.
Yes, happy
Um,
birthday.
yeah, definitely want to tell
And
him.
again, and not to drag it down, but really quick, because we are very respectful people. We do offer our condolences to Rum and the people of Great Britain after just having lost their queen, who, like a boss, took the throne for 70 years and is the
Oh, yeah.
longest reigning. And I just think that's absolutely amazing. It was a historical moment, even as sad as it was, but you gotta give it to her. 96 years old. Bless her, and I hope she rests in peace. And she is now rejoined with her husband. So, yeah, I
She
just
was an
wanted to say that.
inspiration
Really,
for
yeah,
sure.
I definitely wanted to get that out. But on a lighter note, again, I wanted to thank you because I have not only been blessed and feel completely grateful to be part of Red 5, but I can also say that I am also part of this wonderful community with Salacious Rum and the Monkey Lizard Army. You guys have all been so wonderful, respectful to a certain extent, but that's only because we're fucking crazy in those streams, me and you and everyone in there, all sorts of shenanigans. But when I let all of you know that I had done the toy run and this and that, which this could have been the work of Fabulous Disaster's wife. Since she's always trying to get rid of stuff.
Just the extra stuff. Just the extra stuff.
Which
Don't
please go
need
follow
multiples,
Fabulous
everything.
Disaster. He is one of two with what is it,
Greedo and Speedo.
who
Yep.
is responsible for Team Meat Saber.
Hashtag Team Meat Saber.
So he actually heard about it, and he actually was willing to send me. And I went ahead and unboxed it already because I didn't want to subject you guys to me handling a blade. But make sure you're careful when you're handling your blade. Always cut away from you, please. Safety tip. So I'm going to take this out. I already know what it's going to be, but I don't know if he added more stuff. Oh my God. Yeah. Oh, wow. Oh my God. Now I know how you get. Now I know why you guys get so excited.
Oh yeah. No, I mean I'm literally sitting here trying not to just bawl like a little child.
Crap. Holy crap. I got a lot to say right now. Okay. So this is Clone Wars. It's all Clone Wars. Oh, except for one, which is the Mandalorian. Let's see here. Look. Kelly's gonna freak. Jealous. Ahsoka Tano.
That's a beautiful Ahsoka too.
Yeah.
I love that look there at the end of Clone Wars.
Me too. Me too. And
Very
I
nice.
definitely, I definitely do like the more mature look to Ahsoka.
Oh, yeah.
Damn son of Florida, ruining my shot.
Curse the sun.
Oh my god, you guys don't understand. I'm totally like a vampire, so this like pisses me off right now. But she is absolutely gorgeous. This is one of 4, so thank you so much. The next one, I actually very much like this character, Bo-Katan.
I love Bo-Katan.
Me too.
And that's a great face sculpt on that. It really looks a lot like.
And I
Katie
do
Sackhoff.
love that she was able to both voice the character and actually be the live action, because she voices her too, correct?
Yeah.
In the Clone Wars, yeah. So
Mhm.
that's always really cool. So she's actually really. I got to tell you, I know the sun's like kind of getting in the way, so it's a little difficult to see. But really, the details on the face are just amazing.
I love how she has the green pill behind her on the card back, so it looks you can see through. It looks
Oh,
like
here
you
you
can see
go.
through it because of the green screen.
Some badge for the guys.
Oh yeah, there you go. That's what's up.
Well, I got to be fair.
Hey, yeah, we all get a package. You get a package. You get a package. You get a
I'll
package.
get a package.
Everybody.
I
gets
guess
a
here,
package.
let me do an up close and personal for
Mhm.
Kelly, if I can.
There
Get,
you go.
of course, now for Ahsoka, it won't adjust.
How you doing?
Stupid fucking camera. Anyway,
Can I
sorry,
touch your
Kelly.
likus?
There you go.
Sorry.
Really beautiful.
No, it really is.
There you go. Yeah,
Mhm.
baby.
You can tug on those things.
Oh, yeah. Look, she's ready to go too.
She's ready to go. Yeah.
Dang!
She's gonna grip.
Slut, man.
I know.
What a slut. Kelly's gonna kill me.
Hosoka. Anyway.
Oh, so, yeah, seriously. So, in addition to Thrawn, this is my other man who I've been in love with since Phantom Menace,
Oh yeah.
Darth Maul.
And that's Darth Maul with his magic legs.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Oh my god, the detail.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, check out that chest, baby.
Mm-hmm. Just run your fingers down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, crotch shot.
Yeah, bionic.
Yeah, you got a bionic
Mhm.
winger.
Look, he's ready too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, I'm freaking out.
He's ready to hold the meat saber.
Yeah, baby. Meat saber, meat saber. And then last but certainly not least, and this will be something that Ro will absolutely love. Bam! Vader.
Oh yeah, that's a beautiful Vader.
Oh,
Is that the one from? Is it from Kenobi or is he?
I think this one, yeah, is from Kenobi.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
I'm not going to
Absolutely.
question why it is that Vader's tunic's not on the outside of his shoulder pad.
All right, nerd
thing,
alert.
Like it is in A New Hope, but maybe he just changed styles. It's whatever. It's cool.
So, anyway,
Nerd.
my co-host, ladies and gentlemen. So, anyway, thank you very much.
Oh, that's awesome, fabulous for sure.
Thank you so much, Fabulous. Don't anyone ever let you say that you're an average disaster or a natural disaster. You are a fabulous disaster.
The fabulous disaster.
Very much.
But still
I
a
really do
disaster.
appreciate it. And please thank your wife, because I'm sure she's the one who pushed you to get rid of this. Now what are you showing off?
No, I just want to get it back out again.
Ew.
Thank you again
See that?
to Andy.
Oh, that.
Right.
Okay.
Oh, man, dude, you just don't know. You just don't
Oh,
know.
I'm sure.
Man,
If you want to cry,
I'm gonna have to drive down
go
to
ahead and cry.
your place, Andy, and give
We'll
you
all
a
think
little
less of
smooch,
you.
buddy. Just gonna say it's fine. Yeah.
Well, once
I'm
again,
really happy.
thank you
Anyway,
so
continue.
much. Yeah, once again, thank you so much to Andy and Josh. You said, how many
Yeah,
Joshes do we know?
well, Andy sent it to me, but
Oh,
Andy
okay,
and
well,
Josh
so
do
thank
the
you again to
Chronicles.
Andy for sending my lovely co-host a gift. Thank you, Fabulous Disaster, for sending me these wonderful collectibles. I will definitely cherish them and keep them pristine and in their box, not my box, but a box.
And thank you for
And-
my invisible teddy
Yes,
bear.
you're
Care Bear.
welcome. I know those are hard to come by. An invisible
They
Care
are.
Bear. Shit.
Invisible Care Bears. Yeah,
But no,
how you gonna know?
seriously.
You can't see them.
I know you don't see me, but seriously, like,
It's a care predator.
no, it just goes to show how wonderful this community is. On both sides, both the Monkey Lizard Army and Red 5 Network. Lord knows we're always constantly sending each other stuff too. I mean, that's just the way we are, and it's a wonderful thing that we enable each other
We
so
do.
much. We really,
Man.
really do. But I love
This is the
this
way.
sense of community. Yeah, this is the way for sure. For sure,
No,
for
I
sure.
do too. Some wonderful people.
So, Josh, do you have anything coming up in the pipeline at all?
I'm popping in when I can on Tim Possible's channel to review
Oh, yeah.
like
Please
12
check out
other
Tim
shows.
Possible.
Right now we're doing some House of the Dragon and a little bit of the Rings of Power. Yeah, and then we're talking about possibly doing Andor later.
Nice.
So we shall see. But no, other than that, just hanging out on the Salacious Rum Lego build and on Sunday mornings and
Mhm.
hanging out with you whenever we do our thing. So
Sweet. Well, with that being said, I am going to take this time to announce to everyone that I've decided to extend my break. I will be going on hiatus, and Scarif After Dark will actually be returning on October 8th, which is kind of perfect because that's my month, baby. I absolutely love Halloween, but
we've got a
as
couple
much
of great ideas for the month of
yes, we
October.
do. But as much as I love hanging out with you guys, as much as I love recording and I love streaming, for anyone who knows, I've just have had a lot going on lately. I'm feeling a little bit burnt out, and I kind of just need a little bit of me time. So will be ready to come back full force because the last thing I ever want to do is give you guys shit. I want to give you good content, not shitty content. So thank you to everyone who's just been really supportive of this decision. And I hope that you guys will all wait for me and, will come back and see us when I come back on October 8th. And really quick, September seems to be a very busy month for birthdays. So we just celebrated Brad's birthday of Red 5 Tavern, our lovely dungeon master. We celebrated our Scuttle Daddy's birthday, Ro.
Scuttle Patriarch. I'm not calling him Daddy. Just
Yeah, you will. Our lovely, as we like to call him, the Norm of Red 5 DJ, because the way he pops in, he's totally Norm of Cheers. He just celebrated his birthday, and he's of Rogue One Radio, so please make sure to check him out. We also have Danny from Comics and Cosmetics. She also celebrated birthday. Virgos everywhere. So we got birthdays. I'm sure I'm missing other people that probably haven't even celebrated their birthday in September. But if I missed you, happy birthday. I love a birthday.
Happy birthday, guys.
And of course, as always, you can follow our lovely cinnamon roll co-host Sith CareBear Josh at both Twitter and Instagram. You can follow me at Scarif After Dark or Selena Kyle 29, both on Twitter and Instagram. And we will be playing a game every so often on Twitter on the Scarif After Dark. And you guys are going to have to guess who posted what.
Guess who's
Equally
posting?
disgusting. Which, by the way, 70% of you were wrong. Josh was totally all about the D box. That was his comment, not mine.
You know it, baby.
And last but not least, bam! We got a phone number now, y'all. We're legit. Too legit to quit. So, put it up there again.
We go all
for
look
ya.
around. Call me.
Hi. Call us. Leave us a voicemail. Don't be gross. Bro, looking at you. And you.
What?
Both popping the voicemail cherry. You sickos. So, guys, thank you again for watching. I hope you will definitely come back when I, am off, when I come back from my break. And with that said, please remember, Scarif After Dark is where the topics really heat up once the sun goes down.
Stay
Bye,
spicy.
everyone.
This podcast is part of the Red 5 Network. For more Red 5 Network podcasts, visit red5network.com.